Hey, what's going on, guys? Mashine here, come back with another video. Today is going to be the investing guide for the month of March 1st on the dot. This morning we're starting it off pretty swift. It's already March, which is pretty insane, and it's going to bring a lot to invest in. We're starting to get to the end of Broken Fang. We're coming up on the finishing months of it. It's been very fun doing all the different challenges it has to offer. There's a lot of investing things we got to look out for. We're going to talk about some cases and some other stuff, and let's hop on into it. Starting off first here, we're going to be talking about some cases. Now, cases are something that's becoming so more important for investing. We're starting to see cases become such a big part of investing here. I've got 4 smaller, cheaper ones I want to talk about, and then I'm going to talk about the return on your investment for cases, or return on opening them actually, and how that affects you might want to invest. First up here though, I've got my 4 cheap ones. I've got the Clutch case, the Gamma 1 or 2 I guess, the CS20, and the Spectrum 2. I think all of these are definitely going to be some pretty good ones if you're going to hold on longer in the future. I think they're definitely ones that if you buy now for super cheap, you're definitely going to be able to make some good profit on. When you're going to invest into cases in general though, you're definitely going to make sure that you know which group you're investing into. We've got the active rotation, the non-prime rotation, and then we've just got pretty much discontinued or very rare drops. Now, the only one I'm really going to kind of caution you about is the Clutch case. Since it is in the active drop pool, it does have the potential to go down a little bit more significantly than the other ones. The other ones, you're not seeing tons of them actively listed on the market, but the Clutch case, you can definitely see a lot of people start to list them if it becomes something that they're just not really too interested in opening, or it starts to reach a price point where people are just not even thinking about keeping it. They just want to get that quick 15 to 20 cents they got from their drop. Next up here though, it's a little bit different. On the screen right now, you're going to see a moving video. It's of me scrolling through this web page that shows you actually how much you get back. The last column furthest to the right is percentage wise how much you're going to get for a return on investment. This is including the cost of the case and the key. So with using this website, we're able to see how much you really get for a return on most of these cases and such. Now, the one I want to point out is the CSGO Weapon Case 3. This is the biggest return on investment, coming in at 82%, which is actually really good if you think about it, compared to most of these other cases. If you're looking at some of the newer cases, you're looking at potentially less than 50%, like your Clutch case I just talked about. That's less than a 50% when you open it. Now, not too many people, I believe, are familiar with these numbers. They're not something that is really readily available. You kind of have to go out there and search for it, but it's something you definitely want to keep in mind. If people start to know about this a little bit more, we could see the CSGO Weapon Case 3 being opened up a lot more. The case price could rise. Same with the Esports 2013 Winter case or the CSGO Weapon Case 2. Both of those are sitting at right around 75%, which is a really good number as well compared to some of the other ones. I mean, this number even goes down to 21% for the Esports 2013, the regular case. That's almost $25. Now, there's not too many people opening those, but that's still a very bad return on investment. The whole reason I bring this up though is it's definitely something you should be keeping your eye on if you're interested in investing into these older cases that are perhaps a bit more expensive. I'll drop the link in the description below if you want to check it out. Next up here though, we're going to be talking about Broken Fang. Now, Broken Fang has brought a lot of really popular investment opportunities. So the main one I'm going to be talking about is really just investing into the gray level skins. This is where you're able to make the most percentage-wise profit, and it's definitely something you can do at all levels of investing. You could buy 1 of these, you could buy 100 of these. Now, we're able to look at these shattered web prices, see how much they have gone up from their starting price of 10 to 15 cents. Now, they were a little bit more expensive in the beginning, and they were also a little bit harder to obtain, so I don't think we'll see definitely that high of prices, but there's definitely something there if you're looking to go that route. For me personally, if we do not see a discount on the pass, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be buying some of these mil-spec, restricted, or even the pink skins. They just don't seem too appealing to me personally at such a high price point. The blues aren't terribly bad, but I think I could definitely make a little bit more with the grays. But if we are able to see a discount on the pass, which is something that is kind of getting to the point where if we were to see a discount, it would definitely be during the month of March, because we're starting to get to the end of the operation here, but it's something I am definitely still hopeful for, that we could potentially see a discount. I think it would be very good for all the people who have been waiting to see a discount. I think it'd definitely be able to hook a lot more cases into the market, which is not necessarily a good thing, but it's something that a lot of these people who spent the time to grind out the pass could definitely profit on. Finally, for Broken Fang then, we also have the Broken Fang case, which is starting to go up in price, which is a very good thing. For a while, we were starting to see about mid-February prices of almost 60 cents, which is not good for the long term of the case. I think we're definitely going to see a little bit higher prices now. We're at 77 cents. It could go a little bit higher, but it's definitely nice to see that this case does still have the potential to come back up. Now, I don't think the short-term investing on this is going to be that good. We might see a spike or two if the case is potentially discontinued, which most people expect it to do. But there's just so many of these available. There's tons and tons more of these than the shattered web cases. And the shattered web cases we've seen have struggled a bit. They have not gone nearly as high as I hoped they would. And for that reason, it doesn't make me too hopeful that the Broken Fang case will be able to really get off of its feet and start going towards the clouds, because the price is not looking too confident for me. Finally here though, we're also going to be talking about the 2020 RMR Capsules. Now they are something else we're looking for a discount on. We are looking for that 75% off, or at least I am. I'd like to see a 75% off, but I'm actually not too sure if we're going to see that. This is very unique because we haven't seen a capsule like this before that actually hasn't come from a major. This means that Valve could actually just take this capsule and revoke it from the game at any time if they really wanted to, which is something they can't really do with any of the major capsules or major stickers. They always do a 75% off sale there, and that's something we're really hoping for now. Now, I'm actually not too sure if we'll see this because there's just endless possibilities. You can run through the scenarios if you want, but there's just so many different ways Valve could go. They could give us a 75% off sale, and they could actually just do it, give us a little warning beforehand, and we could be all good, but they also might just revoke it, and it's just a lot of chaos there. Personally, I've picked up, I think, 10 Legends 2020 RMR capsules, but other than that, I'm not going to go too hog wild on it, because if there is a sale, 75% of that is lost. I spent $10 on those capsules, and I'd lose $7.50 if they are just taken away. But at the same time, I definitely think there is a chance that we could not see a sale, and for that reason, I bought 10 of those, because the price is definitely going to go higher than $1, because not too many people are actually invested into these. It's definitely a personal choice though, because the stickers do look nice. I think the golds definitely hold a little bit of value. I think we're definitely going to see some prices go up if it is discontinued, but this is definitely something you got to do on a personal level, because it's a very high risk, high reward investment. It's very similar to gambling almost, if you think Valve is going to just pull the capsule if they're going to give us a 75% off sale. It's very similar to gambling, because no one knows, and anyone who tells you they know, they're just lying, because there is just endless possibilities for Valve to do. But that is all I have for today, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. Very excited for these videos. These videos are always my favorite. I love talking about the investing guide for the month. But that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.